What can I get you? Bear cup. Oh, we don't have any, I'm sorry. Why not? Well, they sold out as soon as we put them on the shelves. I'm really sorry. I'll just get a vanilla ice latte. Really? Just a normal coffee? Yeah, sure. In a bear cup. Oh, we don't have any. You'd better tell me where you're hiding them. I'm not hiding anything. Empty your pockets. I know you're hiding bear cups in there. I don't have pockets. Oh, how are you, darling? You look stressed. Oh, I'm not doing too good, but thank you for asking. Oh, well, I hope your day gets better, sweetie. Oh, thank you for being so nice. I really needed this. Now give me a bear cup! I thought someone was about to break into my hotel room. This happened 9 months ago when I was on holiday. I did vlog it as well if you want to go and watch. And this was a solo holiday, by the way, so it was even scarier. So I've got the videos here, which I am going to show you, but this happened at 6:48 a.m. So obviously I was asleep and woke up at 6:48 to what I can only describe as like, I thought it was someone shooting doors down that had like broken into the hotel. I'll play the clips for you now. Tell me if this isn't terrifying to hear at 6 in the morning. Tell me that doesn't sound terrifying. They're not the full clips, I've just cut them down and put in bits so that you can get the idea. But it started from further away and then it was getting closer, and honestly, I thought it was someone like kicking down the doors to the hotel rooms. I've never known what kind of reaction I'd have, whether it's fight or flight. I still don't know what reaction I had. My initial reaction was to record it, obviously. And then I went closer to the door to like listen and stuff, but I was too scared to open the door and look out. I then got dressed because obviously I was asleep in bed, so I got dressed and I thought I'm gonna have to make a run for it. Luckily, I was on the ground floor, so my plan was to run out of this back door to avoid them because I thought they were out the front door of the hotel. I would have to run past them anyway, like basically the back door like led onto the gardens of the hotel and to the pool and everything. Like they would have seen me anyway. I thought the logical thing to do would be to call reception. I think I literally said to them on the phone, like, I think someone's broken into the hotel and they're kicking down doors. So the receptionist said that she was sending over like the security patrol guy to come and check it out. And the security guy didn't come to my door or anything. Like they must have just looked in the area and then left again, so I didn't know what was going on. So I called reception again, and I was whispering on these phone calls, by the way, and the receptionist then told me that yes, security had been to check it out and it was the gardeners. Why are they doing gardening at 6 in the morning? Basically, out the front door of my hotel room, it wasn't just like a hallway, it was kind of like open, like you could see the sky and stuff, so there was like real plants and everything out there, like big palm trees and stuff, and I didn't see it for myself because I was still too scared to open the door. But yeah, apparently gardeners were just working on these plants and stuff, and it was so urgent that it had to be done at 6 a.m. The next day when I had to leave my hotel room, there was no banging when I woke up or anything, and I went out to investigate what these gardeners were doing. That was so important. Nothing had changed. Everything looked the same. But the banging and the rustling and the dragging and everything, it sounded like they were doing so much stuff, but all of the plants and everything looked the same. Yeah, but honestly, that was so scary. But now at least I know. Am I fight or flight? Because I don't think I did either. Hi, checking in? Oh, now? Yeah? Sorry, the check-in time isn't until 3 p.m, but I'm here now, so can you check me in? Sorry, but there's no rooms available yet because it's 7 a.m. What? You've got hundreds of rooms. Yeah, but we have to wait for people to check out and then the cleaners have to clean the rooms. That's why check-in's at 3 p.m. It's the same at most hotels. Right, but I just got off a flight that got me here for this time. So where am I meant to go until 3 p.m? Well, you can leave your luggage here and then you can go out for the day. I just got off a flight. I want to lay down. I understand, but the room won't be ready until 3. Can't someone clean a room and get it ready now? It will take like 10 minutes. It doesn't really work like that. Great, so I'm going to be jet lagged and smelly while I'm walking around today then. You could freshen up in the bathroom. I can give you some wet wipes. We've moved!
The moving company got here and started loading our boxes into the van.
We used Ring for Moves and they were so friendly and helpful.
Fifi was really confused because the flat just kept getting emptier.
This is what the empty flat looks like. The sofas and table belong to the landlord, so they had to stay, but this has been our view while we were living here.
Gonna miss that view.
But let's give you an empty house tour.
This is the kitchen. Obviously, we will be decorating and making things look very different.
Our first task is the living room, and Sam will be doing a bit of DIY, so we'll see how that goes.
Better than last time. Here's our bedroom upstairs. We don't have a bed up here yet, so we're sleeping in the spare room for now.
We're so excited to do whatever we want to this house, but this has to go.
That is so ugly.
Here's the middle floor. This will be my music room, and I've already made a start on it. This is Holly's filming room, and we might use it for another sneaky thing.
Oh yeah. Sam was figuring out the heating, but then we brought things in that we took in the car with us, including the TV. More on that later.
Then we encountered our first problem when Holly tried to blow the airbed up. I tried to plug my phone in on charge up here and the plug didn't turn on.
Yeah, the plug sockets don't work on the top floor. Oh, and here's our TV. Follow us for more vlogs. Did that girl just take the last bear cup? No, I'm recording this. This is wrong. Oh, excuse me, miss. Please could you calm down? She must have some kind of special privilege because they just let her walk in here before everyone. Well, she works here, so she got here the same time as everyone else, the same time as you. Oh, but as soon as those doors opened, she just ran right in here and snatched the last bear cup. It's just not fair. I will be reporting this to head office. This is just so wrong. Miss, could you please stop recording? No, I'm allowed to record, thank you. An employee shouldn't be allowed to buy these cups anyway. We were waiting outside in the cold for hours. Okay, but that was your choice. You should fire her. This is just not fair. This is so wrong. Look, got your face on camera too now. Mum, wicked Care Bears! Please, 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 please! Darling, you've already got wicked toys. I don't have these, though. You can wait till Christmas. That's months away! Okay, well, you can wait till your birthday, then. That's even further away. That's next year! Well, you haven't done your chores this week, so you're not getting a treat, but maybe we can come back next week and get it if you do your chores. And what if they're sold out by next week? They won't be. But what if they are? Darling, put it back. We'll come back next week. Okay, go and get them. Yes! Huh? Oh, maybe they've moved them. No, there's a sign saying out of stock. Well, it's not my fault. Huh? If you had done your chores last week, you could have bought them last week when you saw them. That's not fair. What do you want to get for your treat instead? Look, there's some lovely slippers. Someone catfished people while pretending to be me. This is going to be a long story, so get ready. So in 2023, I had a message on Facebook from a random guy, and he apologized for things that he did during our online relationship. And I was so confused because I didn't know who this guy was. And he told me that we were in an online relationship for years, and this was news to me. So then he sent me the Facebook profile of the person that he was in a relationship with. The Facebook profile started in 2016. I only found out about it in 2023. So here's just some very interesting things that they posted while pretending to be me. I can't even read you some of these. 12th of March 2016 as well. I would have just turned 16? No, I would have just turned 17. So very strange in itself. But someone who was like friends with the account was commenting like to stop posting the weird things. Then we bring in this character called Samantha. The account was posting like dark things like I seriously can't do this, about to drop everything and everyone. And this Samantha person was either the same person like running two accounts, or it was genuinely someone that like believed they were friends with this Holly Lang person. You honestly can take your 13-year-old. Huh? There's some really strange things that they posted that I can't even read out. See, this Samantha person again. Like, I think Samantha's a real person, and this Holly Lang person just clearly got off on, like, making people upset or, like, panicking them and stuff. I care too much but feel worthless and not good enough for anyone. I feel like I don't make others happy. I'm failing and shouldn't be here. See, and then Samantha said, never push me away. I hope tonight I get so drunk I crash. February 2016, I would have been 16 and I'd never had alcohol at that point. I'm gonna have to censor what this says, but it's talking about SH. Maybe my dad was right, I am a mistake. Again, I'm gonna have to censor what the end of this says, but that's crazy. And there's people commenting on all of these, probably like, no, we're here for you. Like, there's so much of this I'm gonna have to censor. Okay, a lot of other things that I can't read. Ugly picture, ugly me. Well, that's quite rude. Puberty, why did you make me ugly? Use someone else's face for your account then. They're now talking about like ending things. And there's 44 comments on this. This cop is behind me and what? This cop is behind me and I have nothing to cover up the blood or Jack. Samantha said, Holly, me and Becca are in my room. The neighbor has already called the cops. I feel like I'm watching my own story time right now. The boyfriend said, Holly, I know you don't want to hurt that baby. If you go through with this, he will. I don't know what that means. And Samantha is saying that I was present with her in her room. So I'm assuming Samantha's not a real person and it's also the same account. And the boyfriend is like begging, and this is a real person, and I can't imagine like how traumatizing this must have been, because he thought this was a real person, his girlfriend, like a real scenario happening. And he messaged me years later to apologize for what happened in their relationship. I think he was innocent. I'm just gonna say it now. That's all the screenshots I took, but I know there's so much more on this account. But yeah, please be safe on the internet. You literally never know who you're actually talking to. It's all so crazy, but let me know if you want another part because I could dive into this deeper.